right, so today we're looking at teaching your kids about money and happiness.
Yes, sometimes last week we had international, is it girl child?
International Day of the Girl
Day
Child.
of the Girl Child, you know. For me, that is even International Day for children generally. Because for me, I don't think that it's a girl child or that it's a male child or that it's a boy child.
Child is a child.
Is a child. They are both equal and, you know, valuable. And we should give them the same treatment. I mean, I don't discriminate. That you give the girl child this treatment and the boy child this treatment. However, well, based on biological makeup, you know, there are certain professions you can say this is what the girl child can do, this is what the boy. But now we are saying that you know, that gap is being narrowed on a daily basis. And we've been told that what men can even do better.
I know I have a problem with that child. I have a problem
Why did you feel triggered?
No, because if we're going to be on the media and make statements, we should come correct.
Okay, tell us, correct us.
So if you say what a man can do, a woman can do, then you will be you know, shooting yourself on the foot, because you know, if you're trying to put everybody on the same pedestal, then you shouldn't make such discriminatory statements.
Point noted.
Yes.
So if you say
thank you,
everybody can do, both the male,
we should be able to support the children to do whatever they want to do and be who they want to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with you. Okay. So that's why today I didn't want to put it as say teaching your girl child, you know,
about money and happiness.
Just say your kids. Yeah. So everybody's on the same page. So having said that, what are the things you need to tell your children when it comes to money and happiness? First of all, we should let them know that money does not give you absolute happiness. However, those people who have said money is not good, money cannot make you happy, they also have a problem. Because if you know where to shop, you know that money will give you happiness. That's the truth. If you know where to shop, money will give you happiness. But again, this is just basically psychological. Take somebody who is earning 20,000 naira, or let's say 30,000 minimum wage, and all of a sudden you increase the person's salary to 100,000, and you're telling me you don't give that person happiness, the person will be happy. But research has shown, very technical research has shown that after a certain amount of money that you earn, if they add additional money to it, it does not even make any difference to your happiness. That's what research has shown. And we have seen multi-billionaires who are miserable. I've also seen people who earn maybe 100, 200,000 and they are happy. So it is neither here nor there.
So in other words, happiness does not stem from how much you've got.
Exactly. It depends on you individual. You define your own happiness and what is enough for you. 200,000 naira might not be enough for me. Maybe enough for the next person. The same applies. 100 million might not be enough for Mr. A, while just 500,000 will be enough for Mr. B. So it depends on what is enough for you. You have to define that yourself. You know, and we call that your fulfillment curve. At what point do you think enough money, the money you have gotten is enough for you? Each individual have to define it themselves.
Okay.
From survival, you go to comfort. From comfort, you go to luxury. When you get to luxury, any additional money that you get or you make does not even contribute to your happiness any longer. So you have to know when enough is enough. But today we are saying, as adults, as parents, we need to teach our kids so that they don't become everything is money, money, money. So we're now saying the first thing you need to change is the value of money. You need to actually teach them what is this value of money. Where does money come from? What does it represent? How do you get it? What can it buy? So by the time children are taught some of these bases, they will understand that yes, it's good to earn money. It's good to spend money. But by the time you understand the value of money, you will see that by the time they grow up, they'll become responsible adults when it comes to money management. You need to be at peace with money. You know, but over time, we've seen parents saying, "Do you think money grows on the tree?" When your children will ask you, "I need this, I need that, I need that," you say, "Does money grow on the tree?" All these are negative statements you are making. Fine, the child will come out and see that money actually does not grow on trees. But you need to allow them to have a very good relationship with money. So what does money represent? Represent value. If I give you value, you give me money. That is, I sell a product, you give me money in exchange. But governments can begin to print money without doing anything. But me and you as individual, for us to get money, there must be an exchange. So we must add value before that money will come. You know? Look at all the richest men today in the world. Look, they all produce one service or the other. And that tells you that you cannot become rich in isolation. You need people. So these are the things we begin to teach our young kids. Another thing again is you have to teach them how to live within their means, how to live within a budget. It is very obvious. Not when they just ask, you give them. You say, okay, this is the amount of money I'm giving you for the week. So they should be able to live within that budget. It's part of being disciplined. So even you as an adult, it's good for you to live within a budget. Then spending does not always bring happiness. There are times you think if they give you more money, more bonuses, more raise in your workplace, you'll be happy. Yes, you get all that, you'll be happy for a while. After some time, you see that that happiness is what? Temporary. So what is that lasting happiness that you need? It needs to depend on your values, your goals, before you say that, yes, you know, when you spend money, it makes you happy. Well, people have said money cannot buy you a home, but it can buy you a house. Yes, it can buy you a house. If you say money is not good, please just visit some showroom where they exhibit cars. You will know that money is actually good. But we should not make money our master. We should learn how to control money. And money is a very obedient servant if you take care of money very well. But at the same time, that same money can be a tyrannical master if you allow money to control. Well, we should control money. We should tell money to work for us. We should send money on an errand to do things for us, not working for money. Because if you work for money, you cannot get out of the rat race 9 to 5 every day. When you get to 65, you are still working. And we have seen people after 65 years of age, they've earned so much, but there is nothing to show for it. What has happened? They have spent all the money. Then we also need to teach our kids about the lessons of savings, the lessons on savings. The child wants to buy one of the latest toy or video game. You tell the child, I give you this pocket money. See how you can save gradually. Maybe if it is 10 naira, 100 naira, you save on a daily basis from your pocket money, and over time you're able to save substantial amount of money to enable you buy that toy or video game. So the child develops with that kind of habit and said, yes, there is lessons in saving. Because if you look at it over time, savings is one of the first steps leading to the temple of wealth. And if you cannot, put your feet firm on that first step, there is no way you can become wealthy. And that's why the richest man in Babylon told us that for every amount of money, income you get, 10% is yours to keep. Apart from when you have settled with the man upstairs, the next person for you to pay is yourself. So savings is very vital for you to create wealth. So children need to be taught the things about savings and all that. Then lastly, you need to discuss giving, and you need to demonstrate it. It's not about acquiring money, acquiring wealth, acquiring possession, having so many companies and all that. What are you giving to society? What legacy are you leaving? How are you making this planet a better place for everybody? Because we've all come to this planet. We don't even know where we came from. But we know that whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, or even if you are a traditional worshipper, you know that when you leave this place, there is somewhere you are going. So what do you want people to remember you for? So you must teach children that value of giving. And it doesn't need to be too expensive. Child should be trained and know that, yes, you can visit a popular charity close to you. Some of the used clothes they have, some of the old books they have used, they can donate it. Then, by the time they see that some children cannot even afford, their parents cannot afford to give them a meal a day. They cannot even afford to buy basic school material, so or even clothes. So by the time they are taught and they see those kind of things, they will begin to appreciate what their parents are doing for them. And they grow up, so when they have made so much money, they will now know that, yes, they need to support this planet and ensure that every big planet becomes a better place for all of us.
All right. Beautiful ideas this morning. Thank you so much, Charles, for all the points that you made. I'm hoping that, of course, this information gets to the people who really need it, and they are the young ones.
Me and you, we all need it.
But these ones targeted to the children.
Yeah, to the children.
Yes, I hope the children get access to this information. Thank you once again, Charles, for coming on the show today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Money is like manure. If you don't spread it, it will smell.